My dear friends, let me ask you something personal. Have you ever been with your partner wanting to give him pleasure, but no matter what you tried, he just didn't respond as deeply as you hoped? Maybe it felt like you were working hard, but he wasn't fully engaged. Or maybe you felt unsure if what you were doing was even connecting with him emotionally. I want you to know you are not alone. In fact, almost every woman I've worked with has asked me the exact same question. Doctor, what's the one kind of connection that actually works every time? And after 12 years as a practicing urologist specializing in women's health, I can tell you there is a method that works for almost every man. Not only does it build desire reliably, it makes him feel deeply connected, safe, and truly cherished. And here's the best part. It's not complicated. It doesn't require hours of effort. And when you do it right, it never fails. So in today's video, I'm going to walk you step by step through the 4 biggest mistakes women make during intimate connection and why they backfire. The technique that never fails, what it is, how to do it, and why it works biologically and emotionally, and how you can personalize it for your partner so it feels fresh, exciting, and unforgettable every time. Before we dive in, hit that like button. It helps other women find this video. Drop a comment below and tell me, where are you watching from today? I'd love to see the different places we're connecting from. And of course, subscribe so you don't miss future women's health videos. All right, let's get started. Here's the truth most women never hear. Intimate connection is not about tricks or shortcuts. It's not about memorizing one move that magically switches him on. Why? Because men's arousal doesn't start in a single place. It starts across his entire body and, critically, in his mind and heart. If you try to jump straight into one area, whether it's physical touch alone or assuming he's always ready, you're skipping the natural sequence of how male arousal really works. And here's something even more important. Connection isn't just physical for men, it's also emotional. If he doesn't feel safe, appreciated, or truly desired, his body and mind won't respond the way you want them to. That's why the common approaches so many women rely on often fail. Let me break them down for you. For those of you new here, my name is Dr. Mariana. I'm a urologist, and for the past 12 years, I've worked closely with women and couples to solve intimacy problems, rebuild confidence, and improve sexual health naturally. I've seen everything from performance anxiety to relationship disconnection to couples who haven't been intimate in years. And I've learned that real solutions aren't about gimmicks or assumptions. They're about understanding the human body, respecting the emotional side of intimacy, and creating connection through technique. So, when I say this one form of connection works nearly every time, it's not a guess. It's something I've seen transform relationships over and over again. Now, before I show you the technique, let's clear out the 4 mistakes almost every woman makes during intimate connection. Because if you're doing these even a little, you'll hold him back from feeling the depth he's capable of. Mistake number 1, jumping straight to physical stimulation. I know many women think this is what men want. Immediate, direct touch. But here's the problem. If he isn't already aroused emotionally and mentally, physical touch alone won't create the deep connection you're seeking. Instead of intimacy, he may feel mechanical pressure or performance anxiety. Think of it like trying to start a fire with wet wood. It just doesn't ignite. Physical touch can be fantastic, but it's not the warm-up. It's the bridge. Mistake number 2, relying on gentle, tentative touching. Many women try to be delicate with light strokes or hesitant caresses. The intention is good, but if the touch lacks confidence, it feels uncertain, not arousing. On the other hand, if it's too aggressive or mechanical, it breaks the mood. Arousal needs touch that's confident, responsive, intentional, and engaging the whole body, not just tentative strokes. Mistake number 3, assuming he's always ready. Now, don't get me wrong, men do experience arousal differently than women in some ways, but the assumption that men are always ready creates pressure and disconnection. It ignores his emotional state, his stress levels, and his need to feel desired, not just needed. Yes, men can become aroused quickly, but rushing past the emotional connection keeps the experience shallow, not satisfying. Mistake number 4, over-relying on visual stimulation alone. Lingerie, appearance, visual cues. These can be fun, but they keep things surface level. True arousal isn't just a visual process. It's a full-body emotional awakening. If you rely only on how you look, he may enjoy the view, but never feel the depth of connection. Do any of those mistakes sound familiar? Don't worry, you're not alone. But now, let's move into what actually does work. The most powerful, reliable form of connection I've ever taught is something I call full body-to-body presence. Instead of isolating one area or one approach, you use your entire body, chest, stomach, arms, hands, breath, presence, to create an enveloping experience slowly, sensually, intentionally. Imagine it like a dance, your whole body connecting with his, touching, caressing, holding, breathing him in. You're not rushing or performing. You're surrounding him in sensation and emotional safety. Here's why it works so well. Biologically, the skin is the largest sensory organ. When you stimulate a massive surface area at once, his neck, chest, back, arms, thighs, you flood his brain with sensation signals. His nervous system lights up, priming his entire body for arousal naturally. Emotionally, full body presence tells him, I want all of you, not just your body. He feels desired, safe, and cherished. That safety melts performance pressure, and genuine desire takes its place. Practically, day to day. It means you're not rushing. You're not going through a checklist. You're enjoying him, and he feels that. Now let's break it down step by step. Start with presence. Before you even touch him, ground yourself. Slow your breathing. Look into his eyes and let him feel your focus. Men sense when you're distracted or performing. It kills the vibe. Use multiple points of contact as you flow with him. Don't just use your hands. Let your chest press against his. Brush your body along his. Kiss deeply while your hands explore. The more points of contact, the more enveloped he feels. Vary your pace and pressure. Don't get robotic. Sometimes move slowly, other times with more intention. Use your hands to hold firmly, your mouth to kiss softly, then deepen it. This unpredictability keeps his nervous system alert and excited. Target erogenous zones in sequence: neck, chest, shoulders, lower back, inner thighs. These areas build arousal when touched in a flowing rhythm. Think of it like connecting dots on a map. Rather than focusing on just one spot, create a journey. Blend techniques seamlessly. Kissing becomes breathing. Holding becomes caressing. Your chest shifts into your hands into your voice. It's one continuous movement, not a stop-start routine. Here's where many women miss the mark. You must read his responses. If his breathing deepens, lean into what you're doing. If he tenses or seems distant, ease up and check in. Some nights he may want deep, passionate intensity. Other nights, a slower, more emotional rhythm. The technique stays the same. The settings change. And remember, don't overuse it. If you do the same flow every single time, it'll feel like a script. Instead, vary positions. On top, spooning, facing each other, standing. Change up your rhythm. Keep it fresh. So here's what I want you to do. The next time you're with your partner, forget the checklist. Stop worrying about doing the right move. Instead, think, how can I connect with his whole body and heart right now? Start slow. Build presence. Give his body and mind time to awaken before focusing on more intense areas. Stay responsive. Watch his breathing. Listen to his sounds. Feel his body language. Adjust accordingly. Mix in variety. Play with different speeds, positions, and sequences. Keep it alive, never mechanical. Now, I want to pause here and speak heart to heart. Many women, especially as they get older or as relationships mature, start to feel anxious about intimacy. They wonder if they've lost their appeal, if they can still connect deeply with their partner, or if maybe passion is just a thing of the past. Let me tell you clearly, it is not too late. I've seen women in their 60s, even 70s, reignite intimacy with their partners using this technique. Why? Because it's not about being 20 years old with endless energy. It's about connection, presence, and knowing what truly works for creating depth. If you've been feeling like intimacy is slipping away, know this. With just a few adjustments, you can bring it back. You can make him feel alive again and feel that confidence and joy return in yourself. So, my dear friends, here's the takeaway. Stop relying on tired, ineffective assumptions. Start embracing the full body-to-body presence approach. And remember, it's not about perfection, it's about connection. If you bring presence, touch with intention, and keep variety alive, you'll unlock a kind of intimacy that never fails. Now, if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more women's health guidance. And don't forget, drop a comment and let me know where you're watching from. I love seeing our community of women from all over the world supporting each other. Most of all, don't give up. Age is not the end of passion. With small changes, you can bring back comfort, freedom, and confidence in your body and in your relationship. I'm Dr. Mariana, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay present, stay connected, and never stop cherishing the intimacy you deserve.